are going to do our favorite segment, the quick hitters, which are stories we want to talk about very quickly, but don't deserve a whole time on the show. Does that make sense for you guys?
Whoa. Teleported.
Hey, wait, you think that's a teleport sound? I thought it
I'm
was more
getting
like a.
abducted by aliens. Oh my
It
god.
could be like a quick teleport, like a.
Oh gosh, remind
Like,
me to
beam me
change
up,
that sound
Scotty.
out. Remind me to change that sound. But let's start off with a couple of quick hitters. Have you guys seen the new Legend of Zelda images that just came out recently? We get a look at Link. I think we get a look at Zelda and some other person who is in Severance. But what do you guys
Yeah,
think?
the
Is this a
Severance
thumbs
lady.
up or a thumbs down? I'm gonna go to the gamer of the group, I would say, which is Stefania. Is this thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Um, from what I saw, I think I only saw one image. I
Pretty
thought
cool.
looked good. Um, I'd say like it's a not middle, not up, but like in the middle of yes and you know what I mean? Uh, but I looked. I didn't look at I didn't know who the cast was when I saw the video, the footage or the photos. Wow, I can't really speak today, guys. um, okay, I didn't see this image. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Um, I didn't know who the cast was, so I looked it up, and I was like, I don't know who these people are. And they're all. And then I saw they were born in like 2004, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Um, so actually no, 2008. I think the guy was born in 2008. Um yeah, but I'm excited to watch it. So I think they both look good.
All right, Derek, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you?
It's a thumbs 3/4 of the way. I like that they went with unknown, relatively unknown actors. I like that they're young. They can kind of continue to grow with the role and not have like a Stranger Things effect where you see the latest season and they're all literally adults. I just started rewatching from season 1 the other day. I'm just kind of like, these are not the same people. Like
Yeah.
these are literal children. So I like that. Looking at the images and seeing like the outfits and the dynamic, it looks like they're maybe not going with like one of the more traditional stories where it's just like princess needs help. So that could be interesting. I think my concern with any sort of like video game adaptation is that they just try and do too much because the movie medium needs to change certain things in the lore. Um, but they did a good job with Super Mario, so I'm hopeful for this one.
I'm gonna give this a thumbs down. I'm s- it doesn't feel that
That's fair.
magical to me, if that makes
Yeah,
any sense.
Well,
it's
I mean also there's no like effects, there's no like but I see what you're saying with like the magical aesthetic of it. Like if you look at the filming of Lord of the Rings versus this, there was that magic when filming Lord of the Rings.
Right.
mhm.
Whereas
I
this
mean,
is like but it's also
It's
like not that
also
colorful. So
I would
yeah.
say this
So
is a little too realistic, to be honest with you. I think it's a
yeah,
little
I have a
too
theory.
realistic.
I
Oh,
have a
okay.
theory.
Uh-oh.
So
Put on your tinfoil hats.
yes, based off of the images that we got today, which are the official images that they released, and the fact that the set images leaked over the weekend, I think they just scrambled to put something together because behind the scenes set videos and images always suck. They're never going to look magical. So
Interesting.
they had to scramble. They probably did like an impromptu photo shoot or something with them and they released those official images, and that's part of why it doesn't look as beautiful as like Breath of the Wild or like as magical as a Zelda game typically does.
Like, I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe, like, I think I just need some dash of a little bit more playfulness. And the guy they got to play Link just feels a little too GQ model. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a little too,
Yeah,
I don't know, statuesque, if that makes any sense. Just a little bit.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah,
Zelda looks fine. It's just, I'm just not feeling it. But hey, I'll wait for the trailer. I'm not going to judge everything on like leaked photos, but I'm
Yeah.
going to give
yeah.
this a thumbs down for now, but we gotta keep moving. Did
Cool.
you
Oh, wait, I
guys?
do wanna mention,
Oh,
'cause
oh,
speaking
go.
of video game adaptations, there's a couple that are, like, in the works. One of them, I think is a God of War series based on the
Cut it.
new God of War games.
Oof.
I just wanna drop that down into the pod, so for
Well, I could have
future
Whoa.
had the
us.
assets ready to pull it up, but no, I'm just messing with
Come
you.
on.
Speaking of pulling it up, have you guys seen
Hey.
the new Super Mario Galaxy trailer? A trailer dropped last week, and we get a look at Tiny Bowser, Bowser Jr., and it turns out the new voice for Rosalia in this new movie is none other than the other space princess, Brie Larson. Derek, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
When they first announced a few weeks ago that it was gonna be Super Mario Galaxy, I'll admit I felt kind of like, oh, why are they doing that? You know, I feel like they're maybe jumping the gun. But after seeing the trailer and seeing what they're doing with it, I'm on board. This is a thumbs up for me. They're
Interesting.
building the Super Mario world before they're building like the larger Nintendo world. So I
Right.
like that.
Kind of surprised we didn't get like the second game in the series. I'm like, bang,
That's
we're just
yeah,
going
that's what I
straight
was
to
expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not modern times, but a more modern game. But maybe this is Steph's first Super Mario game. I don't know. Steph, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you?
I the fact that I said in the previous story that like I didn't know who this guy was, and then I checked, oh, he's born in 2008, and that's why, lets you know that I was born way before 2008. So I have played the original Mario games, okay?
Ah, okay, okay,
Um
okay.
I actually did try Galaxy when I was, I don't know, maybe like 13 years old, around that age, and I didn't know how to continue with the game. I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of stopped. But I have played the original games. Um,
You just stopped?
yeah, because I didn't know what else to do. At the time, I didn't think of looking it up, you know?
Right.
True.
So this is a
Dang.
thumbs up for me, though. Um, I watched the trailer before we started, and I literally said Bowser is low-key me. Um, so I resonate
His
with
his
Jack
art
Black and
therapy. Yeah.
Bowser.
I I'm very curious to see how this turns out. I want it to do well because I want more of this movie. I want the
Yeah.
third, the fourth, the fifth one where it actually gets good. Like the Super Mario
Mhm.
Brothers movie was good, surprisingly, but I want it to get good if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm an old man now because I have zero connection with Rosalia. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's one of the new ones. That's like there's a firm line when I stopped like paying attention to the Super Mario stuff. But
hmm
it, I'm like no Daisy. That's me. No
I
Wario.
know. I was like, "Where's
No
Dave?"
Waluigi.
No Birdo.
That's where I was expecting to go, but hey, I think it looks great. The animation looks good, and like I said from the previous story, it has that like magical quality that I don't think Legend of Zelda currently has, which
Mm,
is weird. A
Mhm.
playful quality, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give this a thumbs up.
yeah. I just hope he says his famous catchphrase.
Wait, Super Mario or
Yeah. Yeah, Mario. I hope Mario
Yahoo?
says his No, I hope he says it's Mario time.
Get out! You're done. Get out! Officers arrested.
I knew there was something coming. I knew it wasn't gonna be legit, and I was
I've been
right.
off my game lately. I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
had
We'll
another
get
one of
there.
those last week too. I made a joke and it just bombed.
Wait, which
You know,
joke? I don't remember any bombs. Don't remind me. Don't remind the
that's how bad
audience
it
to check.
was. That's how bad it was. You trauma blocked it out of your brain.
Speaking of trauma blocking, Ryan Johnson dropped a trailer for his new movie, Wake Up Dead Man, which is the third movie in the Knives Out trilogy, like series of
hmm
films. This film
hmm
stars Jeremy Renner, who got some news last week,
Yikes.
the hot priest from Fleabag, Daniel Craig again, and the guy who was almost Kylo Ren, but he turned out to be he played Prince Charles instead. But Stefania, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Are you ready to like spend time with Jeremy Renner in a mystery movie again?
I just find the timing great with his story last week and then this
Oof.
week with the movie. Yeah, well, I enjoy a Knives Out movie, so I'm definitely going to be watching it. I currently do not have Netflix though, so I will have to be borrowing that. Actually, oh my god, Stranger Things is on Netflix. I have to get that back before then. Oh,
Yeah, we
I just
have
had a
to watch
revelation.
trailer Stranger Things on this pod, Steph. What are
Oh
you
my god.
doing?
I had to it wasn't me that canceled it, okay? Anyways, after that revelation, I will be putting this thumbs like halfway, like three quarters, because the last one I don't think I enjoyed as much as the first one. So I'm
Definitely
Same.
not as
hoping
good.
this one
Correct.
is like correcting that for me and this will be better. So that's where I'm at. It won't be a thumbs up until it's actually like something that I like.
Interesting. Derek, is this a thumbs up or a
Yeah.
thumbs down?
Yeah, I think the last one was a little bit too on the nose with like the, tech bro, critique. Like, oh, it's genius. It's so stupid. It's genius. No, it's just dumb. Right? Like that whole thing just was too much, too realistic for a murder mystery, I guess. Which is a weird critique. So I'm hoping maybe the different setting and cast and all that helps with that a little bit here. Um, this might be a hot take. I don't think Jeremy Renner has the sauce to be a leading man.
Whoa, whoa. Tell that to the
Like,
Born Identity franchise.
what do you mean? Like when he
Wh-
rebooted it as him and he
Yeah,
was not exactly.
bring him back.
What is it? I know Mayor of Kingstown or whatever. That's his show too, and people seem to like it, but I don't know, man. I don't think he's ever been more than just like a supporting role. But the rest of the cast here looks good. Murder mystery in general seems good, and I think when you pick up a murder mystery story and the studio decides to spend money on it, um, they're gonna at least think it's gonna be interesting enough to like subvert audiences, maybe, or at least entertain audiences, even if it's like predictable. So I'll watch it. So thumbs middle, I guess. I'll watch it when I watch it. I'm not gonna be there day one. I don't think anybody's there day one for a Netflix release.
Wrong.
But
I'm there day one. I
I'm there
was
at day
there
one for Stranger Things.
yeah, I was there day one when Glass Onion was released in theaters. I think Glass Onion was like at the tail end of like the pandemic. And I was like,
mhm.
I gotta see Knives. I gotta see it. I have to. You know what I mean? Because it
Yeah,
it looked good. It looked great. It had such bold casting choices in all of these films, which are all I love a good ensemble and I love a good mystery. So I will be seated. This literally comes out, I think, 10 days from now or 9 days. Literally, I think a week next week. So I'll be there opening night because Netflix needs to stop putting good movies just on the streaming service. Make some money. Make some money,
yeah,
Netflix. Make like,
yeah.
and then we'll all be happy and it will generate hype when you do put it on your streaming service. Trust me, it's better for everyone this way because some Netflix movies
Yeah.
like Frankenstein deserve to be seen in
Yeah.
a theater.
You know
Please.
I
what?
think
That
it's
also is
strictly a
great.
cost thing too.
It's
I'm
a
gonna keep
cost thing, but
talking.
also
God damn it, guys.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like if they released them in theaters, they could drop the price monthly for Netflix because they'll make money in the theater, so that'll supplement it, right? Because it's way too expensive. That's why we dropped Netflix because it was way too expensive.
Yeah.
Now we have to get it
It
back for Stranger
depends.
Things.
It depends because then you have to market it. So like Frankenstein didn't have that expensive of a marketing campaign. So like whatever they spent to get it in
Mhm.
theaters, it wasn't a huge deal to them because they're trying to get people to subscribe, which is like a weird ambiguous number, right? Like how do you pinpoint, oh, this many people signed up for Frankenstein? You know what I mean? So it's like one of those catch 22s. Like you either have to have like a huge marketing budget or have a proven track record of banger after banger, so people just go watch your like an A24 type of situation.
Right.
And I don't think Netflix has that. So like I would love to see some of their movies be in theaters for longer, but I don't think they want to spend the money to make that viable, you know?
They should. Speaking of things people should and shouldn't do, a as we were about to record this episode of this podcast, a new trailer for the live action Moana came out. We all watched it and we all have some differing thoughts about it. Steph, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the new live action Moana trailer?
I'm gonna be honest. It's like
Oh no. Oh no.
it's like towards the thumbs down. It's not anything to do with the movie. It's if
Wow.
it's like the visuals of whatever. It's just the fact that like, guys, if you want it to be live action, just make it live action in the first place instead of animated. Like nowadays when you think to do when Disney or whatever thinks to do a movie animated, they should think about, hey, could this possibly be a live action thing as well? And then instead of spending the money doing animation, do it just as a live action and leave it at that. Because no one's going to live action movies and saying, hey, what if this was animated? So just make them live action in the first place. I feel like it's just going to be more cost effective in the future because you're spending money doing animation and then you're going to. Moana came out like what, 2016 or something?
Yeah.
And then Moana 2 just came out like what, last year or 2 years ago? And that one didn't do that great. But it's the fact that Moana 2 came out when we already knew there was a live action Moana coming out.
Yeah.
So like, why put
And it
out
was
number
supposed
2?
to be a show.
And it was supposed to be a show. Like, why
Yeah.
put out number 2 anyway? Just put that money towards a second Moana live action movie if this one does well, you know? It makes no sense to me.
I mean, I would say the box office disagrees with you, but Derek,
Well,
is this
yeah.
a thumbs up or a thumbs down for you?
This is a thumbs down. I think watching the trailer, hold on, hear me out though. Watching the trailer, I got the goosebumps, I got the tingles, you know, that you get when you watch something like Coco or Moana, right? You hear the music, you kind of understand the themes of the story and you get like emotional. I felt that watching the trailer to this movie, right? I also felt that everything I was seeing looks exactly the same as the fucking original movie.
Dude, I saw
You
when the
know,
little girl was on the water right in the beginning, I was like, why does this look animated?
it looks the same.
It's
Yeah,
not.
exactly. Like it's so fantastical. So like people always complain about like CGI in movies nowadays or whatever, and a lot of people don't realize that almost every movie has CGI in it. It's just good CGI you can't tell is there. You know, like the backgrounds or certain things that get edited out, whatever, right? Like you can't tell. With a movie like this, it was very clearly made on like a patch of sand and everything else is fake around it. It looks so fantastical. It's so fantastical that it just looks literally animated. Look at
That
that.
looks
That
animated, yeah.
looks like the animated movie or concept art for the animated movie.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't look like live action. So it's back to Stefania's point, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Will it be a good movie? Probably, because they're just gonna copy and paste the exact original movie that came out less than 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of watching this. Like, for what?
Yeah. Because, like, whatever happened to original stories, guys?
You
What happened
stopped
to
seeing them.
original stories? I feel like they would do, because, I mean, in recent years with the animated stories, like Coco coming out, Moana being an original story and all that, like, those did really well. Why don't we keep on doing that? I feel like there's no more
Yeah.
original stories.
Yep.
I-
Coco
okay.
was so fucking good. Okay. And as a person with like parental trauma, Coco hit. Okay. Coco hit so hard. And it was an original story, right? Moana was an original story too, right? Like it was the Maui myth combined with like original story elements. Do a sequel before you do this, especially because Moana 2 set up a sequel. If you're,
Yeah.
or how about this? You're gonna do live action, make it the sequel. Fuck it. The first movie was animated. The second one is the sequel, but it's live action now. You know, like get creative to some degree with it. The biggest amount of creativity here is probably like, how do we make The Rock not look, you know, like a plus size, like a, you know, because you see The Rock in the trailer, he doesn't look like the original Maui. He just looks buff,
Yeah.
which kind of is like, dude, you know, like what's the point, you know? There's not a shred of like creativity around this at all, in my opinion.
I think
Oh
y'all.
God, here we go. Here we go.
What? What? Okay.
You're gonna
Okay.
disagree. You're gonna disagree.
Listen, I think y'all are full of shit. I'm gonna say it. All of y'all are full of shit. Oh, we want original movies. No, you don't. The dollars don't lie. I saw your bank statement, Steph. I've seen it.
Oh, yikes.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
But like, oh, we want original stories. Did you guys see one battle after the other? Did y'all see what was it? Roof Man?
Hang on. Hang
Did
on.
you see
Hang on.
Weapons?
Hang
Did you
on.
see Eddington?
Wait, we're talking about Disney here.
I'm talking about like, oh, we want
He's
original
talking about in
movie.
general.
In
In
general.
general. Okay,
Did you see The Materialist?
in general, those movies technically did well to a point, but it's also the marketing that has to like be good
Uh-huh.
enough for you to
Uh-huh.
see the movie. Because like, there's some movies that don't have good marketing, and it's like I never heard of this, and then it
Yeah.
all of a sudden it comes out.
It's
Did you
also not
see
enough. Hold
did
on.
you see
It's also not
K-pop Demon
enough.
Hunters though? Did you see it?
I don't have Netflix, dude.
Exactly.
Hold on. So it's also not enough to just make original stories. It's to stop making the IP, the like, you know, the just the milking the existing IP, which is never going to happen, right? So when people go to the movies and they have to spend money and they have a family and this, that, and the other, right? They're going to go with what the family's going to like more often than not, right? They're going to
Yeah.
go with like something that they know that they'll probably enjoy, as opposed to like, oh, let me just become a film bro all of a sudden and watch a bunch of genre picks that, you know, I need to like be into in the first place to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is nuance. It is a nuanced conversation around it. For me, it's less about not milking IPs and more so about like, if you're going to do it, be creative with it. Not to bring up Star Wars, right? But my biggest complaint of the sequel trilogy is that they just rehashed the original trilogy again, right? Like, at least the prequels had some sort of a different I guess story to them as than the original trilogy. But when you look at the sequels, they just were like, just take 4, 5, and 6, and we'll follow the same plot points, we'll follow the same kind of structure, and it's a reboot. It doesn't matter, new audiences, yada yada yada. And I think
Listen,
that is what the biggest fault of the sequels was that, on top of the fact that it was a shit show being made, they changed directions 47 different times and all that other nonsense.
listen,
Milk the IP all
listen.
you want, but be creative about it.
Listen, I'm not trying to suck Bob Iger's dick, but like he was right.
Oh.
He was right. Listen. Don't get on me. Hear me out. Listen. Bob Iger was right to turn Moana 2 into a movie, because a property that's as amazing as Moana is,
Mm-hmm.
you devalue it when you put it on Disney Plus. Like, Pixar has been in a rut because but that whole pandemic time where you can watch any Pixar movie at any time on Disney
Yeah,
Plus. You
yeah,
devalue the movie going experience. So put that in theaters. And
yeah.
if we're being for
Like
real,
Soul should have
yeah,
gotten a
Soul
release
should
in
have got
theaters.
a release in theaters. What was it?
Yeah,
What was it? Turning Red should have been in theaters.
yeah.
Like,
Elemental.
exactly. Like, and plus, half of these live action remakes are just like, we're doing it for the theme park to keep the IP alive. You know, like How to Train Your Dragon, they have a whole How to
Mm-hmm.
Train Your Dragon land. We have to keep that
Yep.
IP moving.
Yeah.
Like, one of the reasons why they're making a Harry Potter TV show, because we got to
It.
keep this IP moving, right?
Yeah. I
And
sing. What is it? What's the boy band from Turning Red? I sing
I
the
never
Never
met
Met Nobody.
nobody.
Yeah. All the
We could have
time.
had a, what was
Love
it,
that movie.
Four
More people
Towns.
should know about it. Four
more
Town, yeah.
people should have watched it. And I
Yep.
think we're all kidding ourselves because these are making $1 billion. I know we're in the minority here because people are paying for it, people are
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and plus, like, there's this weird legitimacy people like assign to live action projects. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm being old again, but there was like a moment in time where, like, yeah, the cartoon was good, but once they make the live action, that's when it's a big deal. Live action
Oh,
movie
yeah.
is like the peak of,
Hmm.
like, I don't know,
Yeah,
legitimacy in a lot of people's
Yeah.
mind, and the dollars are
yeah,
proving them right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
It was a big thing when was it Cinderella that came out, the first live action movie they
True.
did?
With Brandy.
I saw that in theaters and
No.
I thought it was
I know, man.
Wait, what'd you say?
Stefania wouldn't
uh,
watch that. I'm just
What?
kidding. I
Stefania,
said
are you
the
familiar with
Brandy
Brandy's
Cinderella.
Cinderella?
I am familiar with Brandy's
Oh, thank
Cinderella,
God.
yes. I forgot about that for a second. Don't talk also a Cinderella story as well, with Hilary Duff. Um, but that was this Cinderella, like, live action remake was, like, the first, like, big live action thing that they did, and I saw that in theaters, and I loved it. So, at the time, there was that thing where it's like, "Oh, like, these live action, they're, like, really cool, they look really awesome," but now it's like, how many times are we gonna do it, you know?
Yeah.
But I get it, it makes money. I would also be doing those things to make money as well, so
I'm interested to see where this sends The Rock because he
yeah.
finally got off that, like, I'm just gonna make a bunch of money making slop train. And the fighting machine, it wasn't like
Smashing
universally
machine.
praised. Smashing machine, sorry. The it did well enough to get his new reputation going as like an artist and an actor, right? So I'm just more interested to see, like, where's he gonna go with it after this? Is it just gonna be like, oh, this is just the last project I was working on? I'm still back to my A24 shit, or is he just gonna be back to good old Dwayne Johnson?
I still think Maui needs to be fat. I think
Yeah.
Maui needs to be a
Yes.
fat
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Like,
need
him
biblically
being,
accurate Maui. Yes.
like, I'm sure you can find a fat actor that could portray Maui, but that's beside the point. We got to keep it moving. We spent way too much time on this story.
That was
Um,
not a quick hitter.
that was not a
Yeah.
quick hitter.
I'm tired. Let's
Uh,
just wrap it up.
no, we have to talk about the new DC show that just got announced. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. It's called DC Crime. It's going to be a Jimmy Olsen show airing on HBO Max. Steph, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Is this like an animated or live action?
Live action, and
Mhm.
it's going to be centered around Gorilla Grodd
Mm.
as the
Well,
villain.
I'm gonna put this as like a thumbs up because I loved Jimmy Olsen in the new Superman. I forgot the actor's name. I apologize. Um, I thought he was fun. I thought he was cool. I thought he was quirky, and I think him having his own show is gonna do really well with the audience that did go see Superman and did like fall in love with Jimmy Olsen's character. So I think it's a good idea. I didn't know about it till you said it. So hey.
Derek, is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I know you are such a Gorilla Grodd fan, so.
Oof. I think we do need to make America Grodd again.
Oh
And
no, no, we
so I
can't.
mean,
No,
so
we
I'm looking forward to
can't.
it.
No, get that out
Do you
of
know
here.
do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
You don't
no.
know. So in the CW Flash show,
Oh, right. See, I knew
go
you were a Gorilla
yeah,
Grodd fan.
Gorilla Grodd time travels to, I guess, what, the 70s or 80s, and he attacks Barack Obama
What
to
the?
basically like stop him from becoming president or something. I don't know. And he drops that banger of a line where he says it's time to make America Grodd again. So
Wait,
to
what? Did
answer
that
your
happen?
question,
What?
And did that
yeah,
happen in? No way. Hold on. Let me
it
look
might have
this
been.
shit up.
It might have been the Arrowverse, not the Flash show itself. I think it was like Legends of Tomorrow or one of the other shows.
There's no way. Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
look
find the
this
That's
up.
clip.
crazy.
Find the
When did
clip.
that drop?
years ago. This was like, it was obviously after 2015, 2016, because MAGA
Yeah.
wasn't a thing until then. So it was, the Arrowverse ran for a really long time, so they had to come up with some ideas or whatever. I like the idea of a Jimmy Olsen show. Okay, yeah, here's a clip. Go.
Okay, this can't be real.
This is funny.
No.
Barack Obama, it will almost be an honor to kill you.
What?
You will not escape. Grodd will complete his mission. Time to make America Grodd again.
Absolutely not. Hell no.
I'm-
There's no.
What made them
No.
think that that was good to do? And the fact that the gorilla doesn't even like move his mouth is
No,
just
because
Oh yeah,
he's
he's
weird.
telepath.
telepathic. Yeah.
Oh, he's telepathic.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about Grodd,
Yeah.
so that makes sense.
Yeah.
What the
I wonder what Obama thought of this.
Is he a fan?
Well, perhaps we can look for a common ground.
Oh my god, the voice! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Or not.
Yes, resist. You will only prolong your suffering.
What is this? This is so racially charged. What is happening? Who approved? James Gunn, is this your fault? This is this the kind of Grodd you know what?
Should have wasted your hairy ass in that.
I can't. All right, we're done. We're done. We're not entertaining
Yeah.
this anymore. So
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have to give
Yeah.
this story a thumbs down. Not based on the clip, but James, hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
James.
Yeah. Like, just
Look,
stop.
James.
Yeah. The bar
Okay,
is so
James.
low, James.
Like, I get it. Everybody wants to be creative, and I want DC, but I want DC to succeed. I really do. This is not passing the mom test. This is not passing the average for viewers or listeners at home. I always like gauge like superhero things or super nerdy things based on how my mom will react, because she's an average viewer. She's seen some superhero movies, but she hasn't seen them all. I can't convince my mom to watch the Jimmy Olsen show. I can't convince her. No, this is gonna connect, and especially after Peacemaker, this is the next DC show. This, and Robert Pattinson can't come over. You can imagine a scenario where Jimmy Olsen can face Gorilla Grodd, but Robert Pattinson can't meet David Cornsweet? Give me a break, James. Give me a break. Stop playing around and give us some real shit. I'm sorry.
to
I
work.
got to get to work. I can't. I can't pretend this is a good idea. I can't. Even especially after Peacemaker. Steph, did you finish Peacemaker?
I never finished Peacemaker.
See,
Oof.
Derek, did you finish
Yeah.
Peacemaker?
Yeah. It was good. It was well done. But like,
Was it?
we gotta get. No, we just gotta get on to like bigger and better things here. You know what I mean?
I got
Like,
bored with it.
like James, stop teasing Man of Tomorrow, and
Yeah.
just start working on Man of Tomorrow, right? Like, stop doing 20 other things. How do we not know who Wonder Woman is yet? Right? How do we
Right.
not
Right.
have more news about Batman? But Jimmy Olsen's gonna fight crime, specifically Gorilla Grodd.
Hell nah, I can't. All right, that is the end of our not so quick hitters today. I guess.
Yeah, we did a bad job at
Yeah.
that today, but
I
we
will
tried.
say what about Teen Titans?
Teen
Can we see a little Teen Titan?
Not
Hey,
yet.
too soon.
Not
Too
yet.
soon. Too soon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a
But
conversation for off pod, but I think once the holidays hit, we should do a pitch episode where it's not like dedicated to news or whatever, so we can plan it and then post it, so we're not like having to record during Christmas. But that's a whole other thing. Anyways, that was our quick hitter segment.